Hello viewers, welcome back to Green Kitchen. Now, the recipe for today is my favorite, a sweet dish called Kesari. I'm sure many of you might have known this already, but this has been my childhood favorite. No more waiting, let's get started.
So here are the ingredients. This is suji or rava as they call it, which is basically ground wheat, in a fine ground wheat. Get anywhere in an Indian store. And since this is a sweet dish, needs no introduction, sugar. Now we'll dress this, make this a little more interesting. So I've got a little vermicelli. You would again get this in any other Indian store. I've got a few left, so I'm rather planning to use this. And a lot of these, the usual thing is you put in raisin, the regular raisin, but this time I'm trying to put in cranberries, any of the other berries. This is the one that I've got, which is already mixed, and it is probably a little salt and sugar mixed and not caramelized. That's another one. We'll use some milk. Needs twist of ghee, actually needs a lot of ghee. Needs no introduction again. And this is my standard secret ingredient, which is cardamom. I'll use this, it gives nice aroma. And then this is clove. We'll use clove. It gives a little tangy taste, but also makes the dish more interesting. Now ideally we would want this to also have pineapple, sliced small little pieces of pineapple. So if you get pineapple, I didn't get it today, but if you get pineapple, slice it out, mix it, caramelize it a bit, and then mix it into the process. I'll tell you when, and then see how it goes. So let's get started.
What we are doing now is preparing the material. So this is, put it in a pan, a little bit of ghee. Ghee is nothing but saturated butter. I'll put a little, that is just for things to get started. I'll take this suji next. We'll fry it a bit, just heat them up to turn the color to reddish brown so it gets slightly cooked, which we'll again use it later on. For today's preparation we'll use about 1.5 cup of rava. We've got this rava turning little brownish red, so good enough for us. We don't want it to be overcooked. Fry these cashew nuts to golden brown in ghee, which is saturated butter. And then the twist that we have with this vermicelli, these are like slim noodles which are already roasted. We'll boil them in water and keep them ready to be mixed. I put in water for the vermicelli, and using the same pan again we'll put some ghee and roast those cashew nuts. Few cashew nuts, sort of try to break it down. We don't want the whole cashew nut to be sticking in your mouth. So we'll try to break it, not too small, not too big, just only about half of it. Cashew nuts are already turning reddish brown. Turn it off, and then the water here is coming to boil. I'll put this vermicelli in. See the really fine noodles. Done with that champion. Now, I didn't think about this before, but I'm now thinking I'll add a little bit of sugar into the boiling water. Not going to use that water. I'll just try to give the noodles a little bit of taste. While the vermicelli is getting cooked up, we'll get started with our dish. So I've already got the cashew nuts, which I've just fried there. I'll reuse the same thing. We'll pour some water to start with, maybe about 1 cup, 2 cups, and 2.5 cups. Wait for the water to come to boil. The water has started boiling, so now we can start mixing everything together. The first thing that I'll do is put this vermicelli, which I've just cooked just now with the water, pour it straight. This is done, and then we'll start mixing it. So I'll mix some milk. Pour in the milk. It gives nice taste. This is done. We'll again wait for the water to boil in a bit. Keep mixing. This is the time when you can also add caramelized pineapple. Some people add food color to it. You can add whatever color you want, but I'm allergic to it and I don't usually recommend food colors. But the mixture is now boiling, so let's add all that we know. We've got cardamom, pinch of it, another extra pinch for myself. This is good. We've got cloves, a few handful of them, not too many. Just want to sprinkle them a bit. Maybe one extra on my side. And then we've got these berries, with raisin berries. We've got cherries, everything. Cranberry. You can add any number that you want, but not too many. Got a few, Done with that. Now let the ingredients boil for a while. Keep mixing once in a while.
Now this is the rava that we have taken earlier. The key thing is start pouring in but keep mixing. Don't stop the pouring and the mixing. So I've taken it into a glass. Makes it easier. This is, and do it either clockwise or anti-clockwise, but not both. And make sure that there's no solid ground falling in. It has to be smooth. Keep moving. This is important. You may want to get down to a lower flame. Keep shuffling it. Keep mixing. Now at some point you will see that it is thickening, and you may want to stop it there. And then, now, this is a bit risky. You see how it is bursting up. So stay away from it till it gets cooked. So keep it on a low flame.
It looks cooked now. So I'll pour in a little ghee just to give it a seasoning, and then mix it up a bit. So the ghee goes in. Gets a mix. Looks interesting. Okay, there you have favorite kesari with a little bit of pomegranate in it. Let's see how it tastes. And this is how it tastes. Try it out and tell me how it goes. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. I don't know, people keep saying this.